Okay, so get this. You're not going to believe this one. You submitted a research paper about making pasta.
Pasta.
Yeah, but not the kind you'd find on your dinner plate.
Oh,
We're going deep on this one. We're talking nanopasta.
nanopasta. Okay, I'm intrigued.
Right. This article from Nanoscale Advances describes how scientists have created a new kind of pasta, but made from incredibly thin fibers. You know, thousands of times thinner than a human hair.
Wow. So we're talking nanofibers then.
Exactly.
And they're making them out of pasta.
Well, not exactly the pasta you're thinking of.
Okay.
They figured out how to make them from ordinary white flour.
Flour. Like the stuff we bake with.
That's right, the stuff in your pantry.
That's pretty wild.
It is pretty wild.
Yeah.
So I have to ask, why make pasta so tiny? I mean, don't we already have pasta?
Well, yeah, I mean, you're right, but this isn't about replacing spaghetti or anything like that.
Okay.
It's all about the unique properties of these nanofibers.
Mm.
You know, imagine a material that's super strong and lightweight, and it could be used for all sorts of things, you know, from bandages to batteries.
Okay, so high tech, not high carb. Got it.
Exactly.
But how do you turn flour into something that tiny? The paper mentioned something called electrospinning.
Yeah, electrospinning. It's kind of like making cotton candy,
Oh.
where you spin sugar into fine threads.
Yeah.
But with electrospinning, we're using electricity to spin a flour solution
Huh.
into these incredibly thin nanofibers.
So they're zapping flour with electricity to make high-tech pasta. This is wild.
It is pretty wild.
So why flour? Why not just use something that's already purified? Wouldn't that be easier?
Well, that's what makes this research so groundbreaking. Typically, nanofibers are made from purified materials, which can be expensive and energy-intensive to produce.
Yeah, I can see that.
But using flour, they've found a way to make nanofibers that are not only cheaper, but also more sustainable.
So it's a win-win.
Exactly. It's brilliant.
That's great for the environment then. And you said these nanofibers have all sorts of potential applications. Like what?
Well, one of the most exciting areas is biomedicine.
Oh.
You see, these nanofibers are hydrophilic, meaning they love water.
Uh-huh.
So they could be used to create bandages that deliver medication directly to a wound or even help regenerate tissue.
Wow, so we could be wearing our food someday.
Well, no, maybe not exactly, but it's a cool thought, right?
It is pretty cool. What other applications are there?
Another promising area is energy storage. Nanofibers can be used in supercapacitors, which are like batteries, but can charge and discharge much faster.
Interesting.
Imagine powering your electric car with a nanopasta battery.
Okay, now my mind is blown. We've gone from flour to futuristic bandages and super-powered batteries, all in a day's work.
It is pretty remarkable.
But I'm still curious about how they actually do it. I mean, how did they overcome the challenges of working with flour? It seems pretty messy compared to this purified materials.
Well, see, flour isn't just pure starch.
Right.
It's got these other components like gluten that make it a bit more unpredictable. They had to carefully control every step of the process.
Yeah.
The temperature, the concentration, even the aging time of the flour solution.
It sounds very precise.
It's very precise.
Yeah.
Like trying to build a house of cards on a windy day.
Oh, wow.
You need a steady hand and a lot of patience.
Yeah.
They had to figure out how to tame the wild nature of flour to get those perfect nanofibers.
So they managed to wrangle all those flour components into cooperating and created these amazing nanofibers.
They did.
That's incredible. But what do they actually look like under a microscope? Do they resemble tiny spaghetti strands?
Well, not exactly spaghetti.
Okay.
But they are smooth and continuous. Imagine a thread so thin that you'd need a powerful microscope to even see it.
So seriously tiny.
Seriously tiny. These nanopasta strands are about 372 nanometers in diameter.
That's amazingly small. And you mentioned earlier that these fibers are hydrophilic, which is important for their applications. Why is that?
Well, it's all about how they interact with water. Being hydrophilic means these nanofibers can easily mix with water, which is crucial for things like drug delivery and tissue engineering because our bodies are mostly water.
Right.
Imagine a bandage that can seamlessly integrate with your body's natural environment.
So it's not just about the size and shape, but also how these nanofibers behave in a biological setting.
Exactly. And while they were able to spin these incredibly fine threads, the researchers did notice a few imperfections in the nanofiber mats, like tiny droplets and buckles.
Even at the nanoscale, things don't always go perfectly according to plan. So what caused these imperfections?
Well, they believe it's because of the complex nature of flour itself. Those extra components we talked about, like gluten,
Yeah.
likely caused some variations in the solution's viscosity, leading to those minor imperfections. It's like trying to spin a perfectly uniform thread from a mix of different fibers.
So even with those tiny imperfections, they were able to create these amazing nanofibers. It makes you wonder what other possibilities are out there. Okay, we've talked about the why and the how of nanopasta. Now let's take a look at what they actually created.
Yeah, it really is remarkable. It really challenges our assumptions about, what's possible with everyday materials.
Who would have thought that the key to high-tech advancements could be sitting in our pantries all along?
It's true. And it's a good reminder that innovation often comes from looking at things with a fresh perspective.
Yeah, like questioning our preconceived notions.
Exactly.
This is a potentially game-changing discovery. We've talked about some pretty exciting applications, in biomedicine and energy storage.
Right.
But what does this research mean in the bigger picture?
Well, I think what's really groundbreaking here is the demonstration that we can create sophisticated materials from simple, readily available resources.
So it's a paradigm shift in material science,
I think you could say that.
challenging those conventional manufacturing processes.
Absolutely.
And opening up a whole new world of sustainable possibilities.
Exactly. By harnessing the potential of materials like flour, that are readily available,
Right.
we can reduce our reliance on those complex and expensive production methods.
Makes sense.
And that could lead to a greener and more efficient approach to manufacturing.
It's like they've cracked the code on creating high-tech materials from nature's own building blocks.
Yeah, it's a great analogy.
What other unexpected ingredients might be hiding in our kitchens just waiting to be transformed into something amazing?
Yeah, you're getting me thinking, what about potato peels to create biodegradable packaging or coffee grounds to build super efficient filters?
Yeah, the possibilities are truly endless.
They really are.
It's a reminder that sometimes the most groundbreaking solutions are found in the most unexpected places. We just need to be open to exploring those possibilities and challenging our assumptions about what's possible.
I agree with that, 100%.
You mentioned earlier that these nanofibers are incredibly strong and lightweight. Can you give us a sense of just how strong they are?
Well, pound for pound, some nanofibers are even stronger than steel.
Really?
Yeah. Their incredible strength comes from the way the molecules are arranged at the nanoscale. Imagine weaving a rope from millions of tiny threads. The result is a material that's both incredibly strong and surprisingly flexible.
Wow. So we could potentially have bandages that are stronger than steel, but still feel soft and comfortable on the skin.
Exactly. And because they're so lightweight, these nanofibers, they could revolutionize everything from aerospace engineering to the development of next-generation electronics.
That's amazing.
Imagine smartphones that are thinner and lighter than ever before, yet incredibly durable.
It's like something out of a science fiction novel. This research really does paint a picture of a future filled with amazing possibilities.
It does.
But let's get back to the nanopasta itself for a moment. You mentioned that the researchers had to carefully control every step of the process to create these nanofibers. Can you tell us a little more about the specific challenges they faced?
Sure. One of the biggest challenges was dealing with the variability of flour. You see, unlike purified materials, which are very consistent, flour can vary in its composition.
Oh, right. I can see that.
Depending on factors like the type of wheat, the growing conditions, and even the milling process.
So it's not as straightforward as working with something that's already been refined.
Exactly.
It's like trying to build a house with bricks that are all slightly different shapes and sizes.
That's a great way to put it.
It takes a lot of skill and precision to get everything to fit together perfectly.
It does. The researchers had to develop very precise methods for controlling the concentration and viscosity of the flour solution to ensure that it could be electrospun into uniform nanofibers. They also had to account for the presence of other components in flour, like gluten, which can affect the spinning process.
So they are constantly adjusting and fine-tuning their methods to overcome these challenges. It's a testament to their persistence and ingenuity that they were able to achieve such impressive results.
It really is. And it highlights the importance of embracing experimentation and iteration in scientific research. Well, often the most groundbreaking discoveries come from being willing to try new things, learn from mistakes, and continuously refine our approaches.
It's a reminder that science is a process of constant exploration and discovery, and that even the most unexpected materials can hold incredible potential.
I completely agree with that.
Speaking of inspiring, I have to ask, what sparked this whole nanopasta adventure in the first place? What motivated these researchers to explore this unconventional path?
Well, it seems they were driven by a desire to find more sustainable and cost-effective ways to produce nanofibers. They recognize that traditional methods for extracting and purifying starch are energy intensive, and often generate a significant amount of waste.
So they thought, why not cut out the middleman and use flour directly?
Exactly. It's brilliant.
It's thinking outside the box.
It is.
And finding elegant solutions to complex problems.
Absolutely. And their success in creating nanopasta from flour has opened up a whole new world of possibilities for using readily available renewable resources in cutting-edge applications. It's a real game changer for material science.
Yeah, and a testament to the power of interdisciplinary collaboration.
Oh, definitely.
It's amazing how the convergence of food science, material science, and nanotechnology has led to this remarkable breakthrough.
Yeah, you don't often see those fields coming together.
It really highlights the importance of breaking down traditional silos in research and fostering collaboration across different fields.
I think that's key to making those kinds of breakthroughs.
Absolutely. When we bring together diverse perspectives and areas of expertise, we create a fertile ground for innovation and discovery. And who knows what other incredible breakthroughs might emerge from these kinds of interdisciplinary collaborations in the future.
I can't wait to find out.
It's an exciting time to be following the world of science and technology. Every day seems to bring new discoveries and innovations that are pushing the boundaries of what we thought was possible. This deep dive into the world of nanopasta has definitely sparked my imagination, and I'm sure our listener is feeling the same way.
I would imagine so. It's amazing how something as familiar and seemingly simple as flour can lead to such profound scientific insights and potential technological advancements.
It really underscores the importance of curiosity, experimentation, and a willingness to embrace the unexpected.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
And who knows, maybe one day we'll be seeing nanopasta in all sorts of everyday products, from bandages and batteries to clothing and even food packaging.
It's entirely possible.
It's a tantalizing glimpse into a future where sustainability and high technology go hand in hand.
It's a future I'm excited to see unfold.
Well, it really is amazing, to think that something as common as flour could be, the key to such groundbreaking advancements.
It really is. It makes you think about all the other possibilities out there.
Right. Like, what other everyday items have hidden potential? This deep dive has really, opened my eyes to that.
Yeah, it's all about looking at things from a new angle.
Exactly. Speaking of looking closer, there was this one detail in the research paper that I found really interesting.
Yeah, what's that?
The researchers actually classified their creation as a new form of pasta.
Wait, really?
No, right? It's kind of funny, but they make a pretty good argument.
I'm listening.
They say since it's made from flour and involves extrusion and drying, it technically fits the definition of pasta.
Huh. Well, I guess I've got a point.
Right, but of course on a much, much smaller scale.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
So does this mean we'll be seeing nano spaghetti on restaurant menus anytime soon?
I highly doubt it. Imagine trying to twirl a forkful of nano spaghetti. You'd need a microscope just to see it.
That's a funny thought, though. A tiny chef meticulously plating a microscopic serving of nanopasta.
I know, right? But jokes aside, I think this whole classification thing, it highlights something important about scientific discovery.
That's that?
It reminds us that even in cutting-edge research, there's always room for creativity and humor.
Oh, absolutely. Science doesn't have to be serious all the time.
Exactly. Sometimes it's that playfulness that leads to the most unexpected breakthroughs.
And it reminds us that scientists are people, too. They have a sense of humor and appreciate the unexpected.
Yeah, for sure. Who knows? Maybe one day we will be enjoying nanopasta in all sorts of ways, from high-tech bandages to miniature culinary masterpieces.
That would be something. But in all seriousness, this research has huge implications for the future of materials science and sustainability.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
It challenges us to think differently about how we manufacture things and to explore the potential of resources that we often take for granted.
It's a good reminder that innovation can come from anywhere and that the solutions to some of our biggest challenges might be right in front of us.
I couldn't agree more.
Well, on that note, to our listeners out there, we encourage you to keep exploring, keep questioning, and never stop looking for the extraordinary in the ordinary.
Who knows what amazing discoveries you might make? And hey, maybe it'll involve pasta.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive into the fascinating world of nanopasta.
It's been a pleasure.